What is the axle gear ratio? Have you ever wondered how your truck's performance is affected by the axle gear ratio? Understanding this concept can make a big difference, especially when off-roading. The axle gear ratio, also known as the differential gear ratio, tells us how many times the driveshaft spins to turn the wheels once. For instance, a ratio of 4.10 to 1 means the driveshaft rotates 4.10 times 4 every full turn of the wheels. This ratio plays a significant role in how power is delivered, fuel efficiency, and towing capacity. In trucks and 18-wheelers, the axle ratio is determined by gears located inside the differential. This assembly transfers power from the engine to the wheels. If you have a higher ratio, like 4.56 to 1, it allows the engine to spin faster compared to the wheel speed. This is especially useful for heavy loads, steep hills, or off-road driving. On the other hand, lower ratios, such as 3.31 to 1, are more focused on fuel efficiency, reducing engine revolutions per minute at cruising speeds. When it comes to off-roading, higher gear ratios are beneficial. They improve low-speed control and crawling capabilities, allowing the engine to deliver power more effectively without stalling. For heavy-duty trucks, selecting the right ratio is essential for balancing fuel economy and pulling power. This balance is critical for long-haul trips or when navigating through mountainous areas. However, there are trade-offs to consider. Trucks with higher ratios are great for towing and climbing but may use more fuel on highways. Conversely, lower ratios can improve mileage for lighter loads but may struggle with heavy trailers or rough terrain. Off-road enthusiasts often prefer higher ratios for activities like rock crawling or mudding. Meanwhile, those who enjoy overlanding might choose a mid-range ratio to find a balance between efficiency and capability. To get a better grasp of this topic, let's look at some specialized terms. The differential is the assembly that houses the gears, splitting engine torque between the wheels. Torque multiplication refers to how higher ratios amplify engine torque, which is essential for moving heavy loads. The final drive ratio is the total gear reduction from the engine to the wheels, influenced by both transmission and axle gearing. For off-road trucks, a ratio of 4.10 to 1 or higher maximizes traction and control in challenging conditions. Heavy-duty semis typically use ratios between 3.55 to 1 and 4.10 to 1, depending on the weight of the cargo and the terrain. It is important to pair axle ratios with the right transmission, gearing, and tire size to avoid over-revving or lugging the engine. Choosing the right axle gear ratio depends on understanding the primary purpose of your truck. Whether it is for hauling freight, tackling trails, or a mix of both, testing different setups in real-world conditions can help you find the best balance between power and efficiency.